Toni Bou versus Adam Raga. The last two finals have gone down to the final section. Let's hope for another close contest tonight. The majority of sections familiar to the riders from previous laps. We should be in for a low-scoring, high-pressure grand final. Section number 1, the first time we've seen the trunks tackled in both directions within 1 minute. This proved a pretty straightforward test in round 1, but the added factor now of time with this section in a longer configuration. Toni Bou, the first rider out. Winner here last season, the first edition of X-Trial Bilbao, but only by a 2-mark margin on that occasion. Suffered a shock Section 5 failure in the final that kept things close. So far, so good in the first direction for Toni Bou, and now the second direction with which the riders are familiar from round number 1. Riders able to tackle this in any configuration they wish in the return direction. They were on a prescribed route in the preliminary phase. So this should be quicker for Bou, who races to the exit gate, clean in Section 1. Got the disadvantageous first starting position, but every time he notches a clean, of course, it becomes an advantage, heaping the pressure onto his rival Adam Raga. Raga runner-up here last season, as he has been in 6 of his last 7 appearances in the X-Trial World Championship. Currently somewhat isolated in the championship standings. Raga 20 points down on Toni Bou, but 35 clear of Gironi Fajardo, and that advantage extended tonight, with Fajardo down in 4th position, of course, after defeating the consolation final. Toni Bou completed this section in 48 seconds, so the time element not too great a problem for him. Adam Raga doesn't look to be struggling either here. This one all about remaining error-free, and the grand final will effectively drop down to a 5-section shootout. Keeping the pressure at its highest, Adam Raga runs clean in Section 1, and we're tied after the opener. Section 2, an exact repeat of Section 2 from round 1. Both Bou and Raga dropped a single mark for leaning here at the first time of asking. Can Bou run clean through this section for the first time? Tough to avoid dropping a mark for leaning on this step, it must be said. Up goes Toni Bou, he's done it! Toni Bou, clean in Section 1, clean in Section 2. Best performance of anyone through that set of modules here tonight so far. Adam Raga now has got to match Toni Bou to remain tied after Section 2, a third of the way through this lap. This is a step that cost him a mark earlier on in the evening for leaning, but Toni Bou has just become the first rider through clean. And did so in 26 seconds as well. Up goes Raga, but it is a drop mark for leaning. He is unable to reach up on the back wheel as Toni Bou did before him. 2 seconds slower as well for the record, but it's just a single drop mark in section number 2, so there's still not too much in it. Toni Bou, having taken the lead in section 2, carries a 1-mark buffer with him into section 3. This one used in both directions earlier in the night. The outbound direction, a repeat of section 2 from round 2. Toni Bou dropped 3 marks here in the heats. 2 of them on that previous module that he's already made it through, and another on this step. Up goes Bou. First drop mark of the grand final here in section number 3. The time ticking away. He's got to rush somewhat here because he still has to turn and tackle the first 3 modules of what is effectively section 3 from the first round. All of this, remember, within the 1-minute time allowance. Bou then, 3 modules away from the exit gate. This one's going to be close. Drops a mark for leaning. That was certainly not part of the plan, and 1 for footing now to get the bike back up. He's on to 3. Just 10 seconds to go for Toni Bou. Final step. Big effort needed here. Oh, he's done it! Toni Bou! 59 seconds. It couldn't have been much closer, but what an effort that was to avoid taking a mark for leaning on the final step of section 3. Any more marks for Toni Bou there, and it would have been a first failure of the lap, but he's managed to play his get-out-of-jail-free card late on there. Now it's over to Adam Raga, who will certainly smell blood in the water here. Toni Bou dropped some errant marks in the return direction. One for footing and one for leaning. This big step, it's going to be hard to take this one without dropping a mark for leaning. And so Raga proves. A single there. Continuing on in the outbound direction, Adam Raga. He's in a worse position than Toni Bou at the moment as far as time is concerned. And remember that Toni Bou only just got home within the minute. 59 seconds, Toni Bou's time. Adam Raga really is going to have to push here. One mark to his name, an opportunity to take the lead of this X-Trial, but he's got to be oh so quick now through the remaining two modules. One to go, the klaxon about to sound. Raga's not going to make it here. There's the klaxon, 1 minute elapses. Adam Raga fails section 3, and what a shame for him, because he made it to the exit gate with 2 drop marks. He could have levelled the X-Trial, instead he's failed and trails by 3. Section 4, the first time we've seen the riders starting on this side of the section, although in principle the first half should be pretty straightforward, as Toni Bou is proving by racing through it with great alacrity. The return, though, will pose an interesting challenge, the scoring having been inconsistent here through the night. Bou and Raga both dropped marks in round number 2, remember. Toni Bou, clean in sections 1 and 2. So far clean in section 4 as well. This step a potential risk for marks for leaning. But Toni Bou has done it on the back wheel. Superb from Bou, who excelled in this section in the opening round as well. Still clean. Toni Bou, he's comfortable in terms of time. Section number 4. Toni Bou is clean in section 4. 3 marks from 4 sections. Bou the dominant force in the X-Trial World Championship. And Adam Raga can only lose ground in this one, section 4. Every time that Toni Bou posts a clean, the most that Raga can do is maintain the gap. That gap standing at 3 marks coming into this one. And the return direction in particular is tough to manage clean. Bou has pulled it off and has an opportunity now to further extend his leading margin. Raga must try and maintain the 3 mark gap. Looking for a clean then on this step. He hasn't managed it so far here tonight. The grand final demanding the best of these riders. Adam Raga is up, but he can't manage it clean. It's a single drop mark for leaning. 2 steps still to go in section 4. Taking his time to a greater extent than Toni Bou before him, but still looking okay as far as the 1 minute time allowance is concerned. Bou did it with 10 seconds to spare. Up goes Raga, and through in section number 4. Inside on time by a 4-second margin, and now 4 marks back from Toni Bou with 2 sections remaining. Section number 5. A scene of failures for 5 riders out of 6 in round number 2. Stuttering start for Toni Bou, and he's out of the section. Backwards down to the ground. A major shock there for Toni Bou with his first failure of the lap. Adam Raga with an opportunity to capitalise. Up he goes, but he too is down. And the 4 mark gap remains, heading into the final section of the night here at X-Trial Bilbao. This one, the first brand new section for the final. And Toni Bou enters it with the opportunity to seal his 5th victory of the campaign. Completing this section will be enough for him. A failure would open the door to Adam Raga. 4 marks the gap between them. Even if Bou scores 3 marks here, he will still be victorious. Toni Bou with one hand on the trophy here tonight. Just these final 2 modules to go. A short section, so no great difficulty in terms of time. Just precision now for Bou. Single drop mark for leaning. That one for security. Toni Bou is home and dry in section 6 to win X-Trial Bilbao for the 2nd time in his career. Adam Raga riding just for pride now. Toni Bou finishes his lap on 9. Raga on 12. Could potentially become the first rider clean in this section. Bou dropped a mark here. Raga's only had one clean so far, and he's not going to have a clean in Section 6 either. He too takes a mark for leaning on the crest of the section where Toni Bou dropped his single dab in Section 6. Adam Raga with only 2 modules remaining. Once again has taken X-Trial Bilbao down to the final section. He comes up short, but a creditable performance nonetheless with 4 successfully completed sections out of 6. Bou victorious by a 4-mark margin, the gap having been built steadily between sections 2 and 4. Even a dramatic failure in section number 5 couldn't stop him. Bou victorious once again. 4 marks down in round 1, 3 marks down in round 2, but Toni Bou comes up trumps in the final. A season's best meanwhile for Benoit Bincaz, who completes the podium ahead of Gironi Fajardo in 3rd. The start of this season was really difficult with my injured ankle, and I found it hard to get back up and running afterwards. Results like 4th place in Barcelona, 3rd here, give me confidence for the rest of the championship. I'm happy with my riding once again and how everything's gone, but the final was too difficult, and that's where I failed. In the end, I have to be happy. I took too much of a risk in the penultimate section, trying to get out on the back wheel, and I didn't coordinate my movements properly. It was a mistake because if I'd gone up like I did in the second lap, that would have been enough to win, but instead I suffered a bit longer. Adam is really strong, it's really hard to make a gap, so I'm happy with my riding today. Jaime Busto's absence costs him a 9-mark swing in the fight for bronze, with Gironi Fajardo taking command. Jorge Casales and Mikel Gelabert seemingly dropping out of the running as they both miss X-Trial Vienna Neustadt next time out. For the 3rd round in a row, the X-Trial goes right down to the final section, but Adam Raga again comes up short. A 5th victory of the campaign means Toni Bou need only make the final next time out in Vienna Neustadt to seal his 14th world title.